Earlier, a strange Pokémon appeared and asked me to give this to Team Dice. It won't do any good in my possession. You should take it. Find the terror symbol that lies hidden deep beneath Shimmer Desert. There we go. That's another secret special mission that we have acquired. I think that's number 6, right? And there's 7? Eckler received the special mission, Shimmer Desert Exploration. Explore Shimmer Desert, located in the far north. There sleeps one of the world's 7 precious treasures. A terror symbol. The best of luck to you. And we can now go to Shimmer Desert. Is this a dream? Oh, there's someone here? Who is it? I am Cresselia. Cresselia? Your very existence is pushing the world towards ruin. The world to ruin? How am I doing that? Because you are in this world. Because you exist here. If you remain, the world will be destroyed. What? What was that? Omnis is asleep. I guess that was a dream. What a strange dream, though. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's not even dawn. I'll get more sleep. Oh yeah, the weather's great again today. Let's do good again today, Eckler. Again? Am I dreaming again? Oh, that's... What was it again? Cresselia? Cresselia, please tell me more about what you said last time. You said that my existence is driving the world toward ruin. What did you mean by that? You are a human who came from the future. You are not of this world. That is creating the distortion in the fabric of space. Distortion? In the fabric of space? And if the distortion of space were to expand, this world would be ruined. The distortion of space will ruin the world. You are a presence that must not exist in this world. You must not be here. Wait, please tell me more. I can't. Fading away. Hey, Eckler. Come on, Eckler. Wake up, Eckler. It's morning already. Hey, look at this. The weather's great again. I had a dream again. It felt strangely real for a dream, though. I was told I can't exist in this world. In my dream, Cresselia said, if the distortion in the fabric of space expands, the world will be ruined. Ah, the distortion of space! We heard that somewhere before. I was told I was somehow connected to the distortion of space. I heard that at Luminous Spring. In that case, what I heard about my existence ruining the world, maybe it's true. Merely by existing here, I might cause the world's destruction. Is that why I am here? Why are you daydreaming? It's not like you, Ekla. Come on, let's see some energy, Ekla. Omnis is even peppier than usual. But Omnis could be right. It's not for sure that I'm going to destroy this world. There's no point in feeling sorry for myself. I gotta cheer up. Yes! That's the Ekla I know. Let's make this another big day, Ekla. Hello? Hold up. There's big trouble, by golly. I'm glad I caught y'all. I reckon y'all were about ready to go out for the day. What's wrong, Bidoof? Why are you in such a hurry? There's trouble afoot. Little Azurill is in trouble. What? Azurill is in trouble? They brought the little fella to the guild. Let's hurry, Ekla. Hey, Azurill! Is he alright? There seems to be no danger to his life, but... What happened to him? He's been sleeping and sleeping and sleeping, but he won't wake up. What? He won't wake up? Yeah, I tried waking him over and over, but he's still asleep. I got worried, so I brought him to the guild. He seems to be tormented by something. He's been like that the whole time he's been asleep. It's like he's suffering. Is he having a bad dream? Hey, that could be it. The way the little fellow is tossing and turning, it's like he's having a nightmare, hey. Hey, Chatot, do you know how we can wake Azurill? Unfortunately, I'm fresh out of ideas too. To be locked in a nightmare, unable to wake for days on end. I've never heard of such a thing. Since he's asleep, we can't feed him anything like berries. We're at our wits' end trying to come up with a cure. Who'd know a way of getting out of a nightmare? Hey. Everyone, can I say something? What is it, Bidoof? I got to thinking, since we can't make the nightmare go away, if we somehow figure out what kind of nightmare he's having, maybe we can figure out why that little Azurill can't wake up, by golly. Oh, right! So we should look into Azurill's dream. How do we do that? Look inside a dream? Yipes, gosh, I'm sorry. Actually, that might be possible. What? Hey, how do you do that? We find Drowzee. If anyone can do it, Drowzee can. Drowzee? I know that name somehow. That's it! Remember, Ekla? We fought Drowzee. We won't let you do that! Drowzee, you bully! How did you find this place? We have been able to arrest a wanted outlaw. Zzz. We owe you great thanks for your cooperation. Zzz. We shall send the reward to your guild. Thank you again. Zzz. Now come with us. Zzz. Yeah, that's him. Drowzee. He's that outlaw, the first one we ever caught. But why Drowzee? This is just rumor, mind you, but they say that Drowzee has the amazing ability to enter others' dreams. Really? He can enter dreams? It's strictly rumor, I couldn't vouch for its truth. However, the possibility exists. Okay, I get it. So if we were to ask Drowzee, maybe he'll be able to get into Azurill's nightmare. Hey, Magnemite. What became of Drowzee after you guys arrested him? Drowzee was subjected to intense grilling by Officer Magnezone. He expressed remorse. He vowed never to break the law again. So we released him. Hey, but did he really straighten out? Sounds really sketchy, hey. Corfish, now is no time to be quibbling over that. So, where is Drowzee now? He has gone away to cleanse his mind and spirit. He stated that he would study self-discipline on Mount Travail. Mount Travail? That would be in the mountainous region. Okay, so that's where Drowzee is now. We have to go, Ekla. Off to Mount Travail. Oh, Omnis. Wait for us, Meryl. We promise we'll come back with Drowzee. Omnis. You always help us. Thank you so much. It's decided then. We'll leave this matter to Team Dice. Everyone is worried about Azurill, but let's have Team Dice handle it. Everyone else should go on as usual. Alright everyone, time for work. Hooray! You're in charge of finding Drowzee. Don't fail us. Okay, let's move it. We're off to Mount Travail. Let's find that Drowzee. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. We have our next task, so let's get straight to it. In between parts, we had quite a few cutscenes every night, as you'll have seen at the beginning of the video and at the end of the previous one. Hey, Bidoof. Oof, what's happening to that little Azurill is worrisome. Sure is. Before we go off, let's check the Krogunk swap shop, since we have lots of replacements we need to make. I need this Shinx Claw. I already have a Weavile Claw. Luckily we didn't lose that. What's a Sensing Hat? For Rolls. Huh, interesting. Builder Sash for Magnezone, a Kelp Hat for Lotad, a Wing Scarf for Fearow, and a Tailo Bow for Tailo. Well, I'm gonna get that Shinx Claw, because of course we do have to rebuild our collection of exclusive items after the massive mistake I made in the last part. That's not a problem though. So I was just opening some boxes I got from the last mission I did. I got 2 gold ribbons. And that is very, very timely. I'm very happy to have gotten myself the money from those. That's really nice to have. Alright, we're all ready to go, so let's head out to Mount Travail. There's that mission marker I've been waiting so long for. Listen, Ekla. What would you say if I suggested that just you and I go? If a whole group went, Drowzee would probably get upset. You can probably forget about persuading him then. But going alone won't be enough. I don't think it would be persuasive enough to get the point across. That's why I suggested the 2 of us go. Well, I guess we don't have any choice in the matter. Let's go as a pair then. That's settled. Let's go to Mount Travail. Let's do our best, Ekla. Well, okay. It's been a while since it's been just the 2 of us, and I'm sure there's some good reason for that. So this is Mount Travail. We need Drowzee to help us to figure out why Azurill won't wake up. We have to hurry finding Drowzee. We gotta be at our best, Ekla. Okay, interesting. I was gonna bring Ego and Francis along, because I wanted to talk about them. Hey, there's a Medicham. Well, we don't need to fight it. Let's just leave it be. And a Ledaba. That's a little less threatening. Hey, Reflect. I can deal with that with Brick Break, but we'll just wait for Omnis to deal with it with Thunderbolt. There we go. Yeah, I was just gonna bring up how, though we've tried training up Blueberry and Kuriyuki, and we've even used Shaman a little bit, I was gonna say how I'm probably just gonna... Oh, hidden stairs, nice. Ha, it's been a while since we found one of these. Treasure! Look at this. I was expecting the Secret Bazaar, but this is even better than the Secret Bazaar. Hell yeah! And that takes us to the 2nd floor, and then immediately to the 3rd floor. Fantastic. So back to my point, I was gonna say that I wanted to keep Francis and Ego really the only members we're gonna use, just for the sake of experience, and if I want to do the secret missions, which are challenging, and a lot of the dungeons that are more difficult, I'm gonna need a solid team, and mixing up the team and splitting experience between everyone is just kind of inefficient in my eyes, so I think we're only going to be using Francis and Ego from now on. Unless we have like a really, really low level dungeon to do, and I still might do very basic missions with the recruits. if I absolutely need to. But for pretty much everything important from now on, it's just gonna be the original squad. It's just taking a lot of time to train up Kuroyuki especially, and Blueberry just doesn't seem to be particularly useful because she's so squishy. Other than that, let's talk about Mount Travail. This is a cool place. I really like the design on the walls. And I really like how the story has kind of gone around in a big circle. We're back to Drowzee and Azurill like we were right at the very beginning of the game. I like that a lot. Gives you a sense of accomplishment to see how far you've come since the last time you dealt with these particular Pokémon. Ah, you know what? I'm really missing aromatherapy. Like I said, I'm sure there's a good reason why only the main Pokemon and the partner Pokemon can come to this dungeon. Perhaps it's to increase the challenge, but I'm definitely missing aromatherapy, and I know I'm gonna miss agility as well as things go forward. So we've already had a couple of different weather conditions here. Cloudy has popped up a couple of different times, and we had rain briefly earlier. I'm guessing that the rain might have been caused by a Pokemon, and the cloud is just what happens in this dungeon. Ow, jeez. Really not the time to be missing. Let's take this money then. So Drowzee, training his mind and spirit up here on this mountain full of fighting types. Seems fitting. Actually reminds me of a dungeon from the first game. I think it was the main story dungeon, relatively early into the game. It's a similar kind of design, and there were a lot of fighting types there. Again, I can't remember its name. It's been a very long time since I played Red and Blue Rescue Team. Still fantastic games though, and I would highly recommend them to anyone who hasn't played them. These stairs are going to be in the last room on the floor, aren't they? Well, pretty much, yeah. Oh, and then, by stark contrast, they're in the first room this time. That's fine. I don't need this rock. Why am I going to get this rock? Gotta exercise some restraint in picking up items. Definitely don't need a Geopebble. Oh, now it's sunny. So I guess we are just getting different random weather conditions. Well, weather conditions don't really affect myself or Omnis all that much. Cloudy, I think, reduces electric type move power. But other than that, we're pretty much unaffected by most weather conditions. If Francis was here, it'd be a bit more interesting because Francis has dry skin. So the sun is a detriment. But rain is good. Okay, what do I want to do about you? Let's just focus blast you since I'm out of brick breaks. We have max elixirs. We should have what we need to deal with this. Assurance. Well, okay, that moved first, so that wasn't too bad. Oh, there's a trap underneath it. Interesting. Oh, there's an item down there, actually. Money. We're definitely in the market for it. Wow, 2 sticky traps in the same room. Luckily, neither of them worked. I think we have a cleanse orb though, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm just really happy about finding all those treasure boxes. Wow, that's fantastic. We are loaded now. Especially after we got those 2 gold ribbons from boxes previously. Not too long ago. Certainly what we need to get back on our feet after my stupidity. Detect. You know what? That's how you're gonna be. You leave Omnis alone. Said you leave Omnis alone. Let's leave. We don't have to fight that guy. Okay, what do we got here? We got some money. Let's keep moving on. Want to get through here as relatively as quickly as possible. And the stairs are being very kind. Ah, Shedinja. Wait. Oh no, I have bite. I was gonna say, is there anything I can do to Shedinja? Yeah, I can bite it. Or can I? Is it weak to dark? I'm pretty sure it's weak to dark. We're about to find out. And I'm pretty sure thrown items work on it, so... yeah, we're alright. For some reason I thought that bug resisted dark, but it's not the case. Bug is super effective against dark, but... I'm losing my touch. I used to know all the type matchups and every combination of them. I suppose... I've had to make space in my brain for more relevant, important, adult information in my life, so I guess Pokemon type matchups had to take a backseat. Well, we seem to be dealing with this relatively easily, even if it is just the two of us. Cross-eyed Seed, Aurum Berry, I won't take the rock. Won't take the Petra Berry. Oh, okay. Seal my Focus Blast. I'm pretty much out of Focus Blasts anyway. Oh, there's a whole entourage of guys here. Oh, that was the wrong move. Well, at least they're all gonna line up for me. All I can do is bite them at the moment. But that's fine. I can quick attack you, get the advantage. And I guess I'll bite you. That should be enough? Yeah. Yeah, we got this in the bag. I think we're slightly over-leveled for this point in the game. When we were in the Aegis Cave and we fought the Regis, we saw using the Doom Seed that they were around the high level 40s, and we are now in our 50s, so even those bosses were a little bit lower level than us, so I guess we are slightly over-leveled. But that's because we have been doing a fair amount of other stuff, as well as not just the main story. And levels aren't the be-all, end-all when it comes to challenge in this game. Of course, monster houses can provide a lot of challenge, as well as type matchups and multi-hit moves. Jeez, alright. We need to fight this thing, or we could just leave, actually. Oh, no, that was a crit. No! Man, I really shouldn't have done that. Let's get out of here. 16th floor. This really should have taken longer than it actually has. Oh, well, that's a useless max elixir. Okay, well, that's that at least. There's Kangaskhan over there. You know what? You're probably worth a fair amount of experience, so we'll just Focus Blast you. Since I need to use a max elixir now anyway. There we go. Yes, I would like to get through this dungeon as quickly as possible, please. Of course we have a mission. So we've had those cutscenes. I actually wanted to talk about this right at the beginning of the video and then I got sidetracked. What's new? But we had those cutscenes in between videos. Every night after doing a day of missions. Which is kind of setting the premise for the, I guess, the conclusion of the story. We seem to be moving towards that point. With Darkrai and Cresselia. And I'm really liking how they're included because they were such... I don't know, they were such fringe Pokemon in the main Gen 4 games. They were only part of an event. And I think they're really cool Pokemon with really cool designs, and I love their contrast with each other. Hey, Furret and Furret. So I'm really happy we get to see them. I'm really happy we get some real solid story going, because we've kind of lacked that for a little while now. I could Focus Blast these guys, but it's probably not worth the time. Let's just take this money and run. So many useless items. Sticky, I suppose. Items that you can't actually use. It's a bit annoying. Just taking up my inventory space. So yeah, really excited to see where this story is gonna go. Really bad move from me to walk straight into that Medicham. That's alright, we handled it. Nineteenth floor. Let's bite this Heracross. Bite that bug. Bite is gonna get a lot more mileage now that we've lost our emit ring, I suppose, since we can no longer... You piece of... I actually... You know what? We could just run away from it. We could do that. Avoid foes? Or avoid the first hit? Or get away from there? Yeah. We'll just set it to get away from there so that Omnis can't waste PP fighting this Shedinja. And he should be able to deal with his... Ow. Crit. Leave me alone! Oh, I should just use a max elixir. This is not worth my time. And my health. I'm gonna end up using a Reviver Seed or an Aurum Berry if I don't use a max elixir now, so... I might as well just... bite you. The grudge took effect. That probably got rid of all the PP again, didn't it? Yeah. Wow, that's really cheap. But we did it. We made it to Mount Travail Peak. Hey! Isn't that Drowzee there? Drowzee!
Why, you two? What did you come here for? I've kept my nose clean. I've stayed out of a life of crime.
Wait, that's not it, Drowzee. We're not here to arrest you, Drowzee. But we are here for you. We need your help, Drowzee.
Huh? Me? You need my help?
Yeah. You remember that little Azurill, right? That Azurill has been locked in sleep and won't wake up.
Huh? That Azurill tyke?
No one knows why he won't wake up. That's when we heard you, Drowzee, can possibly enter dreams. That's why we searched for you. So Drowzee, how about it? Will you help us?
I did a rotten thing to that little Azurill way back when. I don't know if doing this would ever make up for it, but if it would help Azurill even a little. I don't know how useful I can be, but I'd be glad to help if you'll let me.
Drowzee!
Lead me back to Azurill, let's not waste time.
Okay. It's this way, quick! How's it going, Drowzee? Can you do something?
Oh, you two. I want you to get stocked up for an exploration. When you're all ready, I'll send you on an exploration of Azurill's dream.
What? So that means...
You guessed it. It's possible to get into Azurill's dream.
Yes! Meryl, we can tackle the mystery of the unending nightmare now. Great!
But I want you to be extra careful when you're inside this kid's dream. There's something rotten about this dream. I have a feeling that something has gone bad or gone wrong.
Ah, is that right? Okay, we'll be on our guard.
One more thing. I only want you two to enter the dream. I'd prefer to go as well, but in all honesty, at my skill level, I think I'd slow you down too much. I'm sorry I couldn't do more for you, but...
No, there's no need for that. Sending us into the dream is more than enough. Thank you, Drowzee. We'll get ready to go. Let's hustle, Ekla. We'll be back as soon as we're ready. Wow, okay, I guess we're going into the dream next. That's a pretty cool concept. I was hoping it would go in this direction. Well, I think this is a good point to stop for now. In the next part, we will dive deep into Azurill's dream and see if we can figure out what's going on in there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.